From arrogant drivers to entitled Karens and a whole load of instant karma, let's check out the best bad parking revenge caught on camera. Starting off with the driveway of an IT business in Australia that's outfitted with a nasty surprise. I call that instant karma. The user who posted this video is the owner of the driveway and needed a way to stop people from obstructing it since they all apparently couldn't read the no parking sign. The auto sprinkler videos have gotten so popular online that one even resulted in a worker getting fired after his boss saw him parking to buy cigarettes instead of working. Double dose of karma. Check out this next car, which was filled with cement instead. The fun began with creating an entryway with a bat. And then the great pour began. Funny, that's also how I look after a late-night Taco Bell run. Now, apparently this was a prank by the cement company, but no word on how well the car owner took it. And now, a reason why you don't steal Deborah's parking spot outside Trader Joe's. Got bro looking like he's had a run-in with Spider-Man. Here's the perfect job from masters of the arcade claw machine, who also happen to have an enemy who keeps stealing their parking spot. Next up, being rich doesn't stop your car from getting towed when you park it illegally. I'd love to think he learned his lesson, but that's the laugh of a rich person who can afford the fine. And speaking of entitled, check out this arrogant driver parked in a fire lane.
Apparently not, but I'm not moving. If I get out the car, he's going to tow it.
It's $80 to drop it. I don't want to tow your car.
My dad's a deputy, so don't worry about it.
That's fine.
Oh, your dad's a deputy. Why didn't you just say, man? Call him now so he can explain why parking in a fire lane is super illegal and that you fully deserve to have your car towed. Using CCTV, this woman caught her Karen neighbor muscling out of her parking spot. Straight up spiteful. She must have been watching and waiting. Unemployed behavior for sure. But if she tries that again, the neighbor should take a leaf out of this driver's handbook, who took a very aggressive approach to being blocked in. Moving on, talk about a crappy parking spot. Ew. And check out this numbskull who held up an entire bus lane. In comparison, this car isn't going anywhere. Whatever those construction workers were getting paid, it was not enough to deal with bad parking.
My work here is done.
Like this car in Poland. See, this dim-witted driver parked their car in the middle of a road that was set to be relayed. Construction workers tried and failed to identify the owner of the car, even calling the police, but the police simply left the car a traffic ticket, so the workers had no other choice but to just work around it. Fun fact, if you park your car in front of a fire hydrant, firefighters are allowed to live out their backdraft dreams and smash the windows to run a hose through. If only they were also allowed to run over cars parked illegally in front of firehouses. Park like a D-bag and you get deposed with the full force of firefighter strength.
You dumb idiot!
Here, this mega forklift nearly tows away an illegally parked car outside a hotel in Tel Aviv. why am I unsurprised it's a BMW at the scene of the crime? Meanwhile, some tow truck drivers have their sights set a little higher. Out of sight, out of mind, out of the road, I guess. It would at least explain how cars end up in places like this. As for this, well, I don't even understand how this happened.
Yo, tell me. Oh my God, is he drunk? Tell me this dude is not drunk. What is he doing? What is he doing? Bro, what are you doing?
You alright, mate? You can't park this, huh?
And this driver gives a new meaning to the term pickup truck. I'm not sure who's at fault here, but lesson learned. Don't double park anywhere near a truck that doesn't know how big its rear end is, I guess. Considering rail tracks are the few terrains cars can't drive on, some folks sure do like to try their luck. Nothing to see here, just a Benz doing what they do best, thinking they own the road.
Nah, I can't even act surprised.
In cases of drivers parking like peckers, civilians have to take matters into their own hands. Heroes. And now something straight out of a traffic warden's dream. A line of cars parked illegally along a clearway. His bonus that month was probably through the roof. If you're gonna park like trash, then don't be surprised when this happens. Karma's a garbage man. And if you're going to speed around corners and then wrongly park in a disabled spot, well, don't be surprised when this happens.
Look at this. What a loser. Absolute loser. Here you go. Here's your license plate.
Meanwhile, someone used shopping carts for a slightly different purpose. And by that I mean as car jacks, so they could steal the car's tires. Points for resourcefulness, I guess? This is why you don't steal a parking spot from the owner of a lifted truck.
Oh!
You gonna
I'm
do
gonna whoop
nothing?
his head! Oh!
Oh my God, he's driving over your car, dude.
I'm beating his... Get the... my goddamn new car! This my mommy bought this for me!
Wow. Considering that was almost certainly staged, these guys got off easy. Not the case for the owner of this '92 Corolla.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Pretty sure that'll buff right out. And now check out this dose of instant karma. In a perfect ironic twist, what he'd tripped on was the parking stop, which would have been perfectly out of his way if he'd, parked in front of it, like he was meant to. This car probably wins the award for picking the worst parking spot ever. Now here's an awful piece of advice for you. If you accidentally rear-end a car, just keep going forward. Yeah, don't worry. If you keep crushing the car, it'll sort itself out, I promise. Like this girl who drove a U-Haul straight into a U lawsuit.
Oh my God, we're going down.
She seems to be handling it well. Trying to drive off with a wheel clamp for illegal parking is already peak embarrassment, but doing it outside the Park Tower, a luxury London hotel, well, that's next level. I believe this driver was what the British call a bel. The same can be said about this Karen Tesla driver who clearly thought driving an ugly supercar made her immune to traffic laws. Supercars don't make you immune to weather either. Bugatti Chirons typically go for upwards of $2.5 million, but a rainstorm doesn't discriminate between a hypercar and a Honda.
That's my car!
And check out this car that parked under the wrong overpass during a storm.
Man, that sucks.
Indeed it does.
The rain really said power wash.
It's pouring!
And this car had been needing an interior deep clean anyway. Your Uber driver, sir?
Водитель все просто он отталкивает машину от этого.
Now we have a Jeep demonstrating just how all-terrain it is by slipping on ice. And this is from another angle. Did somebody say Conga line? But don't worry, this next car isn't going anywhere. I mean, why not give your car the bike chain treatment, I guess? This car ain't going far either, or this one. Both of which saw some serious bad parking karma. Why calmly walk away when you could spend extended time building a wooden frame or wrapping a car in plastic? Alternatively, a simple message left behind is just as effective to convey your frustration, especially when you leave it in huge spray paint letters. I don't know about you, but I have a feeling this guy might have cheated on his girlfriend.
Oh, no. This is I'm not getting nobody in here. Jesus Christ. Good luck to him.
On a similar note, when a girl throws her iced vanilla venti latte at your car, that's when you know you've seriously messed up. Meanwhile, this farmer got fed up with some youths trespassing on his property and flipped a lid and a car. Smart, shirtless guy there trying to fight heavy machinery. True genius.
If you come at me, you better come strong.
From one genius to another now, and when I said curb your enthusiasm, I didn't mean literally.
Look at her, meth head. Yes. Yeah, pull it out.
Literally. How does that type of curb stealing even happen? Sir, you can't park there. A wrong turn like that can be forgiven, but when a person hasn't kept up with payments on their car, it can get repossessed. Something this guy didn't take too kindly. Yeah, you ain't driving away from that situation, buddy. Now for the only way to treat a car parked over a pedestrian crossing. Nothing delivers justice quite like a sledgehammer. Here, a genius from Guadalajara, Mexico, received a bit more than just a ticket for parking over an active rail line. Way to go, champ. You even managed to hit 3 other cars. A soccer game in Manchester, England resulted in so many traffic fines, they probably could have bought the city a golden statue. But those footy fans got off easy with just a ticket. In Pakistan, these policemen took matters into their own hands by puncturing the tires of parked motorcycles that weren't locked up. Their rationale was that puncturing the tires prevented theft, except it also prevented the owners of the motorcycles from getting home. Meanwhile, this driver was a little too eager to get home. Something tells me parallel parking isn't her strong suit. This is what happens when you forget handbrakes exist. Crisis just about averted. Some people really need to be cut down to size, literally.
По-другому никак. Дядя психанул. Порвал как тузик Таня. Вот так паркуются у нас в Бескудниково.
Some may call this an extreme reaction, but I say it's perfectly reasonable. I mean, who doesn't keep a circular saw in their trunk for moments just like this? Time for a little more claw machine destruction now. Yoink! Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, or something. Try driving that home-wrecking hussy around now, Derek.
I'm a little scared of her.
And while we're on the topic of crazy Karens, check out this woman cutting the power to a boom lift parked outside her house. Now, cutting the power to a lift like this could have caused serious injury to whoever was inside it, but mercifully, no one was hurt. And this Karen got slapped with a fine in punishment. But the next time a worker is bothering you outside your own home, I recommend just heckling or throwing tomatoes. When it comes to moving a car that was blocking a bus from turning, no one gets the job done like New Yorkers. They got places to be, damn it. This cop got a taste of his own policing medicine when he illegally parked on the side of the road. That big piece of paper effectively says, "I'm an idiot" in Russian, which is appropriate. Instead of leaving notes, these disgruntled citizens took pens straight to the paint when this douchebag driver parked in front of the parking lot exit. Those polite notes translate to such phrases as, "You're really something," "dangerous parking," and my favorite, "want to die." Chinese graffiti does not mess around. This construction worker got blocked in for the last time. Now, thankfully, no one was injured as a result of this stunt, but I can't say the same for the car. I mean, the light literally leaves its eyes. A hefty truck is not the kind of car you want to test the patience of.
I told you not to mess with me.
Yep, and nothing brings people together like a douchebag who parks in someone else's driveway. Anyone else surprised it's that easy to move a car by hand? These shutters fell faster than my mom's hopes of me becoming a doctor. Oof, a Rolls has got to be the most expensive mistake to scratch. After having his car impounded, this genius driver thought that the best way to wriggle his way out of this situation was to drive off the truck. Nice one, pal. Did that one go the way you wanted it to? There was no wriggling out of this situation. And that's what you get for parking on a line. In comparison, this guy got out pretty easy, actually.
Yep. That's fine. We can be in touch with the city of Raleigh. We have all your information, City of Durham.
Unfortunately, he racked up several $100s in fines in the process. In the Netherlands, they deal with cars by treating them like bikes, just wheeling them away. It's wheels on wheels. This disrespectful driver, for some reason, decided to park in the middle of the road, blocking a snowplow from successfully clearing the street. There's no easy way to get out of that one. Anyway, let's check out this guy's solution to getting a parking ticket.
That guy's sawing off the meter.
Holy, no such thing as an expired ticket when the meter is, well, sawn in half. And now your worst fear come to life, backing into a Ferrari. You can guarantee the owner will be super gracious about insurance. And after accidentally reversing into an Aston Martin, I bet this driver wished he had just hit a child or an old woman instead.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
This car, parked in the middle of a pedestrian walkway, got some instant karma in the form of a giant chunk of roof ice. Now that's cold. Anyway, here's more proof that teamwork makes the dream work. And now for a solo mission of epic proportions. Dude invented the 11-point turn. Check out this other unconventional way of saving a parking spot. This man is really banking on the driver being a good enough person not to run him over anyway. This sucker is known as the barnacle, and it's a new form of parking ticket that prevents a driver from using their car until they resolve the violation.
Hand loaded. This is stuck.
I wonder how much it costs to just replace a windscreen. Imagine splashing all that cash on a supercar only to get it booted for parking incorrectly. Now, talk about Bugatti. Eagle-eyed viewers might recognize this custom Bugatti Veyron as belonging to rapper Lil Uzi Vert, with videos posted online of its adventures getting towed across New York City. Now who's thirsty? If they didn't want drivers destroying fire hydrants, they shouldn't have made it look so darn fun. Up next, the revenge of the shopping carts. Someone pissed off the wind by the looks of it, and it feels like an appropriate punishment for the crime of parking across two spaces. This guy is just getting the primo filming spot for this inevitable collision. Jeez. Thankfully, this contender for world's worst parker managed to narrowly avoid getting squished by his own vehicle. But if that isn't the squad of shame and regret, I don't know what is. And now for my next trick, the disappearing car act. Woo! Well, at least I can kind of see where the car is buried. Oh, never mind. See, sometimes the parking nightmares don't come from drivers themselves. Instead, it's the parking lots that pose these serious issues. Like this one in Milwaukee, which became overwhelmed with water from heavy rain, turning it from car park to car pond. And how about this parking lot, which, after a fire suppression system malfunctioned, was flooded with foam? The drivers trying to get their cars like... The fire suppression system may have wrongly kicked in there, but it was desperately needed in this parking lot in Virginia back in July 2025, where something insanely terrifying happened. A car caught fire after electrical issues, and then... Thankfully, no one was injured as a result, though I can't say the same for the two cars parked on either side of it. The explosion was deemed due to the fire reaching the engine, which was full of very combustible gas. The parking woes in this next parking lot only fell upon one specific type of driver: Tesla owners, 11 of them in fact, who, in a targeted series of thefts, all had their wheels stolen in League City, Texas.
And stole
all the wheels off of these Teslas. Look at this. I mean, there's got to be 20 or 30 of these Teslas.
You could call the thief Edison. You get it? Because they stole from Tesla? No, sorry, forget it. Some parking lots become nightmares in the most unexpected ways, like this. A construction crew were drilling horizontally through a boulevard when the drill came out the other end and into the car there. Oh, and check out this runaway utility vehicle's hilarious quest for a final parking spot. The car caused chaos and mayhem as it raced through a family farm in Maryland, giving me the perfect opportunity to use the phrase beloved by Brits everywhere, "You can't park there, mate!" If you've got a taste for more like this, why not check out this video about karma punishing awful people? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.